All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're gonna do something a little different. We're not just gonna read a story, we're gonna take it apart, piece by piece, to see what makes it tick. We're essentially gonna look at the emotional blueprint of this really simple but powerful narrative to figure out how it creates such a huge feeling with so few words. And it all starts with this one question. This is the heart of the whole story. It's that quiet whisper inside our protagonist, Akira's mind. And it immediately pulls us in because, well, who hasn't felt that way? It's so human. This isn't about what's happening on the outside just yet. It's all about what's happening on the inside. So first things first, let's set the stage. This initial part of the story is all about one thing, showing us Akira's core conflict. And that conflict is this really deep sense of loneliness that exists even though from the outside, everything looks totally fine. And this slide really lays it all out, doesn't it? It shows this huge gap in Akira's life. On one side, you have her public image. She's strong, people look up to her. But on the other side, that's her private reality. And that contrast, that's what's driving her entire inner conflict. It's that classic feeling of the person the world sees versus the person you are when you're all alone. Okay, so every story needs something to kick it into gear, right? A moment that just changes everything. For Akira, that moment, it isn't some big event. It's a person. This is where someone new shows up and completely shifts her world. And here she is, Hinata. What's so important here is that the thing that changes everything isn't some dramatic plot twist. It's just a person. The story says it so simply. One day, everything changed. The arrival of this one person is literally all it takes to throw Akira's entire emotional world into a tailspin. You gotta love this description. It's so beautiful. But it's not just pretty words. It's totally symbolic. I mean, think about it. A sky after rain. It's clear, it's fresh, it's hopeful. For Akira, who's been living in this quiet, gray storm of loneliness, Hinata is, quite literally, a breath of fresh air. It's an instant, visual promise that things might be about to change. See, the impact isn't logical. She doesn't decide to feel something. It's a physical reaction. Her heart skips a beat. That little detail tells us everything we need to know. This connection is instant, it's deep, and it's completely out of her control. And that's really where her journey begins. So, now that the catalyst is in place, the story starts building momentum. This next part is all about watching the connection between Akira and Hinata grow, one little moment at a time. And I love how the story shows us this. It doesn't just tell us they became friends, it lets us watch it happen. The progression just feels so real, It starts simple, just hanging out. Then it gets a little deeper. They walk home together, they share secrets. And finally, it gets to that really comfortable place of just laughing about nothing. Every step builds on the one before, so their bond feels completely on. And here's the twist. Just when everything seems wonderful, a new conflict pops up. And this time, it's coming from inside Akira. The incredible joy of finally connecting with someone brings this new fear with it. The closer she gets to the very thing that could cure her loneliness, the more scared and vulnerable she feels. That's the tension that's going to push us right into the climax. Which brings us right to the emotional peak of the whole story. All those quiet moments, all the shared laughs, and all of that growing fear, it's all been leading up to this one critical moment of truth for Akira. This is it. This is the question that's been bubbling just under the surface the whole time. It's that moment where she finally has to confront her own feelings head on. The story just pauses right here, forcing Akira and us, the readers, to finally put a name to what's been growing between them.
And the answer? It's so simple, so direct, undeniable. There's no waffling, no hesitation, just that single word. But that one word carries the weight of this entire journey. It's a real point of no return.
And there it is. This is the core idea of the whole story, the big climactic line that confirms everything we've been feeling. This isn't just a realization for her, it's an acceptance. Akira finally understands what she's feeling for Hinata, and in doing so, she resolves that deep internal conflict that's been building and building. So, when you boil it all down, the story's power is in its elegant structure, right? It's so simple. It starts with an internal problem, loneliness. It introduces an external catalyst, Hinata, to shake things up. It shows us their bond growing through these small, relatable moments. And the big climax? It's not some huge dramatic event. It's a quiet, powerful moment of internal truth.
And that leaves us with one final thought to chew on. Akira's fear grew right alongside her happiness. This little story, in just a few short lines, touches on something so universal. Why is it that sometimes the very thing we want more than anything is also the thing that scares us the most? What is it about finding happiness that can make us feel so incredibly vulnerable?